हरिसत्तमा हनुमन्यत्र मास्थाय दुःखक्षयकरो भव। ఇది శ్రీరామచంద్ర పరబ్రహ్మణే ఓం అస్మద్గురుభ్యో నమః. శ్రీమతే రామానుజాయ నమః. ఆళ్వారెంబెరుమానాదియ తిరుడిగళేశ్వరన్ వాత్సల్యాదభయప్రదాన సమయాత్ ఆర్తార్తి నిర్వాపణాత్ ఔదార్యాదఘశోషణాదగణిత శ్రేయపద ప్రాపణాత్ సేవ్య శ్రీపతి ఏక ఏవ జగతాం ఏతేజ సత్సాక్షిణ ప్రహ్లాదశ్చ విభీషణశ్చ కలిరాట్ పాంచాల్యహల్యా ధ్రువః వాత్సల్యాదభయప్రదాన సమయాత్ ఆర్తార్తి నిర్వాపణాత్ ఔదార్యాదఘశోషణాదగణిత శ్రేయపద ప్రాపణాత్ సేవ్య శ్రీపది ఏక ఏవ జగతాం ఏతేజ సత్సాక్షిణ ప్రహ్లాదశ్చ విభీషణశ్చ కలిరాట్ పాంచాల్యహల్యా ధ్రువః. ఓం అస్మద్గురుభ్యో నమః. శ్రీమతే రామానుజాయ నమః. దీనిని నారాయణ అష్టకం అంటారు. ఈరోజు ఏకాదశి. టుడే ఈజ్ ఏకాదశి. లెట్ us chant ది నారాయణ అష్టకం. దెన్ we come to the Goshthi for the Tiruppavai Pravachanam. వాత్సల్యాదభయప్రదాన సమయాత్ ఆర్తార్తి నిర్వాపణాత్ ఔదార్యాదఘశోషణాదగణిత శ్రేయః పదః ప్రాపణాత్ సేవ్య శ్రీపతిరేక ఏవ జగతాం ఏతేజ సత్సాక్షిణ ప్రహ్లాదస్య విభీషణశ్చ కలిరాట్ పాంచాల్యహల్యా ధ్రువః. ప్రహ్లాదాశ్రియదీశ్వరో వదహరి సర్వత్ర మే దర్శయన్ స్తంభే చైవమితి బ్రువంతి మసురం తత్రావిరాసీద్ధరిః వక్షస్థస్య విదారయన్ నిజనఖైః వాత్సల్యమాపాదయన్ ఆర్తత్రాణపరాయణः స భగవాన్ నారాయణో మే గతిః. శ్రీరామో అత్ర విభీషణో యమనఘో రక్షో భయాదాగతః సుగ్రీవానయ పాలయేన మథునా పౌలస్త్యమేవాగతం ఇత్యుక్త్వా భయమస్య సర్వవిదితం యో రాఘవో దత్తవాన్ ఆర్తత్రాణపరాయణः స భగవాన్ నారాయణో మే గతిః. నక్రగ్రస్తపదం సముద్ధృతకరం బ్రహ్మాదయో భోసుర పాల్యంత్యామితి దీనవాక్యకరిణం దేవేష్వశక్తేషు యః మా భైషీరితి యస్య నక్రహననే చక్రాయుధశ్రీధరः ఆర్తత్రాణపరాయణः స భగవాన్ నారాయణో మే గతిః. భో కృష్ణ అచ్యుత భో కృపాలయ హరే భో పాండవానాం సఖే క్వాసి క్వాసి సుయోధనాదపహృతాం భో రక్ష మామాతురాం ఇత్యుక్తో అక్షయవస్త్రసంభృతతనుం యోపాలయ ద్రౌపదీం ఆర్తత్రాణపరాయణः స భగవాన్ నారాయణో మే గతిః. యత్పాదాబ్జనఖోదకం త్రిజగతాం పాపౌఘవిధ్వంసనం యన్నామామృతపూరకం చ పిబతాం సంసారసంతారకం పాషాణోపి యథంగిరిపద్మరజసా శపాన్మునేర్మోచితః ఆర్తత్రాణపరాయణः స భగవాన్ నారాయణో మే గతిః. పిత్రా భ్రాతరముత్తమాసనగతం చౌత్తానపాధిధ్రువో దృష్ట్వా తస్య సమారురుక్షురధృతో మాత్రావమానం గతః యం గత్వా శరణం యదా తపసా हेमाद्रिसिंहासनम् आर्तत्राणपरायणः स भगवान् नारायणो मे गतिः आर्तत्राणपरायणः स भगवान् नारायणो मे गतिः ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார்ஜிய திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஸ்ரீமதே ராமானுஜாய நமः. ஓம் அஸ்மத்குருभ्यो நமः. Usually daily we start at 6 o'clock. Today we are little early, around 5:47 now, according to Chicago time. Let us start because today being the Ekadasi. Today is Ekadasi, is the one in 11th day in the lunar calendar, and this Ekadasi has great impact on our mind. That is the 11th sense. This is all our rishis, munis, and earlier acharyas, alvars, who observed this particular day as it is called as Harivasaram. Harivasaram, that all of us, that for that purpose, I just, a special prayer is Narayana Ashtakam. Narayana. This usually, these slokas which I just now said. The first sloka gives the explanation for all other slokas. What the other slokas are going to say, in the first sloka, the gunas are so beautifully given. And these are the instances, I can say, examples, where we can have the faith. That is only for the purpose of the faith we can look into these slokas. Vatsalyat one, each quality is given here. Vatsalya, Abhayapradana, Abhayapradana, Aganitas, Savior Sri Patir Eka Eva Jagatam Eteda Sakshakshinah. These particular one we always feel have got the qualities which we mentioned. Each quality is given later in each event is given how Lord came to protect at the time of when the devotee asked for protection. When the devotee need protection, immediately he protected. These are the incidents, I can say, instances which one has to keep in mind and to strengthen our faith. This one. Vatsalyat. The first one is Vatsalyam. And the second one is Abhayapradana Samayat. Abhayapradanam. The one who gave the Abhayam, the secure place. And other one, Artha Arti Nirvapanat. Artha Arti. When they cry, immediately he came to rescue them. Audaryat. Audaryam. Audarya is a word, actually, when you have very benevolent, when you have really, in the right time, right condition, one has to come and help. Aghaso Shanat, who removed all the sins. That is the context we actually in the Tiruppavai also. Who removed Agha. Agha means sin. Aghaso Shanat. What is the next one? The last one. Aganita Sreyah Pada Prapanat. Aganita Sreyah Pada. Even though he asked for a very, that is about the Dhruva. So when he asked to secure the place on his father's couch, then he got the highest place in the Paramatma's. Paramatma is the father of the universe. So he got that place. He says, Sevyaha Sripatihi Ekayeva Jagatam. Once whoever serve him, whoever do the kainkariam to Sriman Narayana, Eka Eva Jagata, he is the only one. He is the only one in the way to protect at the right time, at the right place, and the right way to protect. That is the way we can say Eteta Sat Shakshinaha. Shat Shakshinaha. These are all 6 incidents here he mentioned. One is Prahalada, that is with Vatsalya. The next one is Vibhishana, that is with Abhayapradanam. The next one is Karirat. This Artha Arthi, Nirvapanat. And then Panchali, the other one, Audaryat. Ahalya, the Ahasoshana. And then the final one is Dhruva, the Aganita Sreya Padaha Prapanat. When you look into this particular verse, it came in my mind when I recite. I usually recite, but recite when I myself immerse in that particular words and also the gunas of Paramatma. These particular ones, like a testimonials, we can say, we call. If you go for any job or anything you want to get, or you want to get a position, what you do? You show all your testimonials, and also you make them to that your words are believable, that your words, what you are doing, what you are saying is real. That's you always show your supporting documents, isn't it? If you say, I got my doctorate in Sanskrit, if I say myself, I should show my doctorate degree, or I should show my thesis, if what I have written. That's what I did actually when Acharya came to your house. But where the thing is, when you have to make them to feel that your words are not just, go in air. No, you have supporting documents too. Then only one can have the trust and one can have the trust. And I use the word trust. But if the same thing with God, we should have the faith. That is the one. To develop the faith, all these are not enough. These are enough. He is really coming like Vamana, who came to beg at your doors the same. He is asking, come and give. What are the karmas? Don't take the kartrutvam and also bhoktrutvam on your shoulder. Give it to me. And you are free from all your karma bandhas. You are free. That he want to make us to feel happy. But we don't want to. We want to cry only. We don't want to feel. We don't want to smile. We don't want to lead a happy life. No, isn't it? We want. Everyone wants to live happily. Everyone wants to have a smiling face every day, every time. But we don't know how to get that one. So that's why these particular slokas, this Narayana Ashtakam we call this one. These slokas give us the different. All they happen in one time, in one life. No, so many avatars, so many decades. Not even decades, like the yugas. They are not in the one single yuga. So here the one is the Prahalada. The Prahalada story we all know. It happened when Hiranyakasipu and Hiranyaksha were the brothers, and Hiranyakasipu was in the Varaha avatar was killed, and so Hiranyaksha, because of he has no enmity with Srihari, but still, because his brother was attacked by him, so that Srihari, he developed his enmity with that. That is a different thing. Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakasipu, Dwarapalas, Vijaya and Jai Vijaya and all those things, those stories Puranas tell. But here, when Prahalada was uttering the name Hari, Narayana, the name Narayana, that's all. He came all the way when he had the confidence, when Prahalada got the confidence. When you have confidence, nobody can beat you. Nobody can know. Your mind really stands stable and steadfast, like the Sthita Prajna. You never ever get frightened of anything. You really face everything. What all the difficulties you are coming as per your karma bandham, let it go. But you need not to let your mind down. There is a saying, if you let yourself down, what you say? Others will let you down. Never ever accept to let your mind down. Uddhared atmanam. That is what Prahalada did, because he had full confidence in Perumal and full trust in Perumal and deep faith. That's why even all the Prahaladascha Vatsalyat. same time, instantly. It is not when you pray. He may come after 100 years or he may do after months and ago after a long prayer. No. Instantly the God appeared when there was 1,000, the 1,000 pillar Sabha Mantapam, it was, and his father, show me, you are all the time you are not listening and only asking Hari, 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 Narayana, Narayana. Is he here? That we know the Prahlada story and Narasimha, seen in Bhagavad Purana and many. He immediately what he said, only the one beautiful one in Telugu, but Potana Bhagavatam, Indu kaled anduledanu sandehemu valadu. చక్రి సర్వోపగతుండెందెందు వెదకి చూచిన అందందే కలడు దానవాగ్రణి వింటే. This vinte, why I want to give these things? Only listen, listen, listen. Today's Pasuram also, listen. The birds are switching, listen. Today also, the listening is in 3 stages, not the one stage listening. So the stages of listening we are learning. So there, here the like Prahlada tells his father, he is everywhere, but you are not able to see him, you are not able to listen his words, you are not able to follow his scriptures, and then how can you work? Still he is all the time, he is waiting for a moment, he is waiting to come and help you, but you don't want. You are just putting your hand or say, no, I don't need, I'm good by myself. That is the ahankaram obstructs us. If somebody come to help you, some people say, no, I want to do myself. No, I don't need anybody's help. But this is another interesting thing is, if you really, when the Goda Devi could have done this Tiruppavai Pravachanam alone, she is happy with Varapatra Sai, and she is blessed to have that utmost devotion. Why she has to gather all of them? It is for the teamwork. That is God appreciates. She knows that the way how to approach. We cannot approach alone, or even not even directly to Perumal. That is also along with the devotees. Bhagavatas only you serve Bhagavatas and approach through them. Approach through them is along, take them also along with you and make them and feel them that they are also blessed by our teamwork. Everyone should be blessed, everyone should be benefited by all these things. That is the intention of Godade. Vayatval Virgal, she said, the entire universe, not only the community, not only to one country or anything, no. Or not only one language, oh, it is written in Tamil, it is only for Tamilians. Some people say like that. I said, no. Are you, see, to whoever have got the form, that like everyone who has got the form and they have the name, the name and form are not different, and so each and every form we have a name. And when there is name, when there is form, there is the presence of God. You can really immediately feel that. But we don't want to feel. We only see the outer appearance of the form. And we started criticizing. We started making lots of differences all the time. What Vivekananda and Ramakrishna Paramahansa always says, seeing in difference is ignorance. If you see differences only, that is your ignorance. If you think about the unity, that is intelligence. What is the common things you can feel, and common things we always appreciate, and differences we respect. If there are any differences, we respect and we live. This is the way how we have to proceed. And now come to the teamwork of our Goda Devi. Let us see, is it already 6 more than 6? Yeah, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock is the time in in Chicago, evening, 6 o'clock. Let us all of us come and welcome you all for the 7th day. I Still I remember 7th day, is it? Yes. 7th day, Dhanurmasam, 7th Pasuram today. 7 is a very Edu Kondalavada, Govinda, Govinda, 7 hills Lord. Well, and Sapta Prakara Madhye, there are 7 Prakarams in Srirangam. So this 7 is a wonderful and miraculous number. And this 7 Sapta Lokas. Bhu Bhuvaha Suvaha Mahaha Janaha Tapaha Satyam. The Satya Lokam. Bhurloka, Bhuvarloka, Suvarloka, Mahaloka, Janaloka, Tapoloka, Satya Lokams. The 7th one is the highest. How many days in a week? Only 7. Only 7. Then if you say again, that is only the beginning of the one. That is again Sunday comes again. The Saturday is the 7th. Now we are already beginning the today being the Sunday. So in this way, this 7, when you say that in Bhagavad Puranam, the total Bhagavatam was in 7 days. That is Saptaham. What is 7? Deals with completeness. The completeness, or other way we can say perfectness. Today we see in this particular Pasuram, Godadevi has got these numbers, a lot of, she teaches us the influence of those numbers also. When you want to say 9, Navaratnams we say. Mani, we call Mani. Navamani also, some people put their name as Navamani. See, these Navaratnas, Tu Mani Mad, Tu Mani, that actually the Navaratnas are given. What is the number of the Pasuram? That is coming day after tomorrow. There is 9th day. There is on the 9th day, 9th Pasuram is about Navaratnas. So, and I don't know, in the 24th Pasuram, again the same, in a day we have 24 hours. In the Ramayana also we have 24,000 slokas. And the first and foremost mantram is the Gayatri mantram in the Vedas. That is 24 syllables. So this 24 is actually Anirvelagam Alandai Adipoti. It has immense value for each number we have. Okay, now what is the date today? It is 22. 2 and 2, 4. Okay. This what is the date also has an impact on us. Now let us come to enjoy the nectar of Agoda Amrutam. I call this actually Tiruppavai people call, but I call Srivratam some people call, but I call this one as Goda Amrutam. The Goda Devi is given as, the Go is Vedam. Veda Amrutam, Veda walk she has given us. Let us now come and do, and let us do first the prayers. And then deep inside what she has discussed with us. Today we have to understand, every time we are talking about mind, isn't it? Today also we will know some more things from the first word of that is what we get, first hand information, what we get, from that we get this one. Let us now come to the Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha Alva Embirmanarji Adrivadigale Saranam Sri Rangamangala Nidhim Karuna Nivasam Sri Venkatadri Sikharalaya Kalamegham Sri Hasti Shaila Sikharodjvala Parijatam Sri Sam Namami Sirasa Yedushaila Sri Rangasthala Venkatadri Karigiri Yadav Sete Ashtottare Stane Gramaniketane Shucha Sada Sanidhyamase Jushe Archarupinamatyakabhimatita Sri Kurvate Vigraham Pujanchakhilavanchitan Vitarate Sishaya Tasmai Namaha Pujanchakhilavanchitan Pujanchakhilavanchitan Vitarate Sishaya Tasmai Namaha Om Asmadgurubhyo Namaha श्रीभूनायकमिन्दिरां च जननीं वैकुण्ठसेनाधिपं कूटस्थं शरवैरिणं श्रुतयुगाचार्यं च नाथं मुनिम् रामाब्जाक्षगुरु च यामुनमहापूर्णौ यतीन्द्रं श्रेये श्रीमत्सौम्यवरं मुनीन्द्रमखिलानाचार्यवर्यांश नः या विष्णोः अनपायिनी वसुमती सन्तीं च सञ्चारिणा क्लेशौघानभिवृद्ध्य दिव्यकरुणा भर्तुश्च दिव्याज्ञया क्लेशौघानभिवृद्ध्य दिव्यकरुणा भर्तुश्च दिव्याज्ञया लोकेऽस्मिन् अवतीर्य साधुसरणिं शास्ति स्म सर्वैक्रमैः तां देवीमनुभूतमाल्यवरदां गोदां सुमो मातरं गोदां सुमो मातरं गोदां सुमो मातरं जयतु जयतु गोदा भट्टनाथस्य पुत्री जयतु जयतु गोदा रङ्गनाथस्य पत्नी जयतु जयतु गोदा भाष्यकारस्य भगिनी जयतु जयतु गोदा भव्यरूपा धरित्री जयतु जयतु गोदा पावनी लोकमाता जयतु जयतु गोदा सर्वसम्पत्प्रदात्री ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः आंडाल दिव्य तिरुवडिगले शरणम. Let us start with the Pasuram recital, because this Pasuram in the original language has its impact on us. It is, let us now listen and make ourselves pure in all our thoughts. Keesum engum aanai chaatan கலந்து பேசின பேச்சிரவம் கேட்டிலையோ பெய்யப்பின்னே காசும் பிறப்பும் கலகலப்பக்கை பேர்த்து வாசனரெங்குயலாய்ச்சியர் மத்தினால் ஒசைப்படுத்த தைரவம் கேட்டிலையோ நாயக பெண் பிள்ளாய் நாராயணன் மூர்த்தி கேசவனை பாடுனே கேட்டே கிடத்தியோ தேசமுடையாய் திரவேலூரென்பாவாய் தேசமுடையாய் திரவேலூரென்பாவாய். The Tamil Pasuram. Now we are Sanskritized form of this Tamil meaning that we are doing. Keeshiti sarvata same Keeshiti sarvata ime milita swananti vyagrata pakshina idam nahi kim srunoshi mugdhe samangalikama ravam prasarya hastau sugandhachikarachikurana gopadarai మంథానమంధ్య దధి మంధన మంద్రనాదం మంథానమంధ్య దధి మంధన మంథన మంద్రనాదం నాలక్షయః కిముత నాయకి చ ఉత్తమే త్వం నాయకి చ ఉత్తమే త్వం నారాయణావతరణస్య तु केशवस्य गीतं निशम्य शयितासि किमेतदर्हम् उद्घाटयारम् अनरः वरवर्णिनी श्रीतेजस्विनी स्फुरितनेत्री वरोरुरामे ध्येयफलं च करणं च स एव कृष्णः वृत्तं निसर्गमधुरं व्रसमस्मदीयं वृत्तं निसर्गमधुरं व्रतमस्मदीयम्. Om Asmadgurubhyo Namaha Srimati Ramanujaya Namaha. Today's the Pasuram, the one who has the experience or enjoyment of Sri Krishna and his guna anubhava ananda rasa atireka. And so she totally forgot herself. She lost herself. I can do that. Usually we say she lost herself in the way she was totally immersed in the love of Krishna, in the happy union with Krishna, in her mano bhavana, in her manasika anandam. And Goda Devi, all the 10 girls she wanted to, she has some along with her, but still she wanted to, 10 more girls she wanted to wake up. Why? They have that particular, they have the a speciality in them. That is why our acharyas always say these 10, the qualities what Goda Devi said, very much match with our alvars. That's why the first Mudal alvar, 3, we did yesterday Paihe alvar, today Pei alvar, and tomorrow Podat alvar, these 3. So these alvars immerse, they are those who are immersed in the phenomenon of God, isn't it? The God phenomenon, nothing else. They everything they see God. Everywhere they see God. They see only Krishna. Krishna, Trishna, Tatparalu, Nammalvar. Mahan. Krishna, Trishna, Tatparaha. Tomorrow is the Nammalvar's star that we call every day. We remember the star in our Sri Pravachana Goshthi and we celebrate with the star. Today being the Swati Nakshatram, that we always in the Goshthi we do. Swati Nakshatram is for Narasimha Swami. That's why I felt it. Vatsalya Davaya Pradana, this is Prahalada Striyadi Isvaro Narayana. Sevye Swastya Padastya Datari. That what Kradasai Kralva say. In the same way, only Narayana alone can protect you. That's the ultimate way it tells us. And today, this one, they wanted to wake her up. And then she asked her, how you know that that is already, it became there. Then they gave already some examples in the previous one also. And this particular one, the regular day-to-day life in a village atmosphere. Nowadays, anybody, I don't know, I don't think that churning is the very main job in villages in general. But here, we get everything ready-made. Even the processed milk we get, even we get the butter. Today, we discuss about butter, definitely. Before we conclude the session, Krishna is called Navanita Chora. By churning, what you get? By churning the yogurt, or you can say curd, then you get the butter. The Krishna was all that waiting for that butter, and he got actually, and then finally he was playing with the butter, and he was taking the butter and running and making the outside. So he was Yashoda could not catch him. So finally somehow she was a very heavy figure. She could not run also, but still somehow she managed to run after Krishna, and somehow she could hold him. And then he said, oh, he may again run this thing from my hands. So let me tie. Let me tie to a, what she got? Only the pistol, that shade where she has to tie him. And that is, when she started tying this, it has a philosophical significance in our spiritual thing. That is definitely we discuss later in the Tiruppavai when we do all those things. This particular Navanita Chora is the word now today, it came in my mind. Anyone knows what is the butter? Butter everyone knows. Whether it is any different, any different company may be different. Like we always have the organic butter here in US. And also we do that, like Amul butter is very famous in our place. So this butter, what is the importance of this butter and why we have to be called Krishna Navanita Chora? What he is coming to steal our butter? Is he coming? Yes, because this I daily offer butter to Krishna daily. It is a real happy. And when I offer, I say only one word, Oh Krishna, I offer this butter. Make my mind like butter. Make my mind. Please, make my mind like butter. What does it mean? Why in Telugu there is a saying, oh, venna mudda lanti manasandi valadi. Ante. What is venna mudda lanti manasu? We want that really. Everyone want to have the mind should be like butter. What is the quality of the butter got? There are two qualities. Butter has two qualities. When you put butter in water, have you ever seen that? It floats. It never gets in the drench in inner. It always floats on the water. This water is like a bhavasagaram. In this bhavasagaram, in your the life, this is the ocean. We always bhavavandalu all the time say this is the. In this ocean of the life and all the evenings, everything you always feel, oh, I cannot come out of this bhava sagaram. When you say, when your mind should be like a butter and it should be always like it should float. It should not totally get inside and drench. No, don't do that. When you totally go inside and get yourself drenched inside, then you cannot come out. It's like a ubi. Ubi we call. That means you keep on taking inside deeper and deeper you go. But as long as you are floating, it never affects you. So mind should be always free from all sorts of these karma bandhas. Always make you to put yourself, drag you inside the ocean. But you always want to float on that and never ever. That is the one reason of butter. And the other one, when you take near the fire, or you can say the heat, and immediately it get melt. We know that. See the separation in bhavana, separation from Krishna. Separation from Krishna is like a heat, the tapana. The priya and the beloved and the lover, suppose, if they are separated, Krishna, and like Divatma and Paramatma is also same thing, we are on a spiritual context. If you are away from your Perumal, if your mind is away from your Perumal, you really feel tapana. Tapana means a sort of agony you get. A sort of heat starts generating in your body and you cannot tolerate that separation. Then immediately you want to get union. This is the Gopikas also got that separation from Krishna. So they are so anxious and interested to meet Krishna. That's the way, that is the butter. Nature of butter is the one. Whose mind is, the Krishna waits for those who have the mind, whose mind is towards him. And when they are away from him, when they feel, Krishna, we want to get the union with you, we want to get that, we want to come close to you, then Krishna hears those things. Oh, they are my butter. That is the way where I have to go. And take them. And so he wanted to make us to the union with Krishna. We get the union with Krishna in the name of the butter. So, okay. With all these things, so many things we have to discuss today. I did not, only when it came in my mind. So let me come to this thing. And this Keeshenrengum anai chatan kalandu pesana pechervam. Let us first do this particular one in the flat meaning, that is what we call surface meaning. ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். கீசும் என்கும் ஆனை சாத்தன் கலந்து பேசின பேச்சிரவம் கேட்டிலையோ பேய பெண்ணே. The wild chirping of the many birds singing together. Are you not able to hear it? கேட்டிலையோ? Oh, பேய பெண்ணே. It seems you are idle with that. Your idle mind is a devil's house. So it seems you are not having. Have you not heard? That means you are anyamanaska. Anyamanaska means you are not paying any attention to anything, it seems, in your life. Are you not able to hear it? That's what they want. Are you not able to hear it? When our karma bandham does not allow us to do good things, does not allow us to respect the scriptures, does not allow us to do many things. This is the prabhavam of Prakriti, Maya. Because of we always have the three gunas, that is the nature of the Prakriti is. One is Rajoguna, Tamoguna, and then Sattva-guna. Sattva-guna is difficult unless you cultivate or train your mind. But Tamoguna already exists. Tamoguna is ready. Because we are all in Tamoguna only, and some of them with little effort come to the Rajoguna and put in action. They want to earn money, they want to earn fame, name, and big houses, cars, and all those things. That is Rajoguna. That's also good. Everything is God's wish only. But from that, once they get that worldly happiness, worldly enjoyments, all the things God allows you to do. Otherwise, how can you enjoy all those things? No. Can you possess all those things? No. It's all, the Perumal allows you to do all those things. Let you realize how are they giving satisfaction to you? Okay, then go and enjoy. Then He gives us the free time. Then once we enjoy, we get fed up of those things. We fed up of those. No, I don't want. See, those who see movies continuously, if you want to utter the word move, no, they move from that place. They don't want to see the movie. Because it is the saturated point, we say. It has come to the level where they don't want to do. Worldly things have that. That what our yogi, Munigale, Munivaragalam, Yogigalam, they understood. They noticed this. The happiness is limited. This is Diti. Diti means limited happiness. They are all the Daityas. When Aditi, children are Adityas, unlimited happiness. Unlimited. Everyone wanted to get the unlimited. Whether you buy a phone or you buy something else or everything, freedom also, we want unlimited freedom. So when you really want unlimited freedom, why don't you try for that? Why you stick to do these limited feelings and limited opportunities only? When your mind can explore and when your mind can expand and see the forms of God ready, God is ready to show you the forms, and only thing is, little requirements are there. What are those requirements? You should be eligible, able to receive it. Unless you have the antenna connection, you never get the signal. Correct? That antenna connection is our yoga sadhana. When you are able to do the yoga sadhana, that's all. Your mind is under control and you see everything in the perspective of the Perumal. Oh, everything is Perumal's wish. He wanted me to do like this. He wanted me to behave, and somebody behaved in a bad way. Okay. It is also Perumal wanted to test me, whether I come out of my stable mind or still I stick to my steady mind. God also, see, when you study to some extent 9 months or 8 months or sometimes even 3 months course, 1 year course, we always do some studies. When you do studies, at the end, we always have examination. In my childhood, I used to say, is the examination no one wants actually, nobody likes examination time. And some people get fever also, examination fever. So I used to think in my childhood, what is the ultimate? Is there anything that degree we can get without examination? Even when we go to a graduation, post-graduation, everywhere examinations are there. So I felt it. Is there anything which is... Then somebody told me, oh, there is a thesis, PhD has no examination. You need not sit and write any exam. But there is more than that. After I get that one, I understood there is Vaibhavasi. We call Vaibhavasi. That is more than the terrible thing when we have to face the new professors, new atmosphere, new questions on our own work where we have done, but still, these are the, when we imagine certain things, when you face reality, is different. So we were actually, I was thinking, okay, there is no anything examination, without examination. If anybody gives a degree, very good. But that is like the same, without doing any effort. If you want to get the result, only one way. The only one way, that is Paramatma Krupa. When he wanted to do, because if you have some storage of punyam in your pocket, or if you have some good behavior in your inner heart, he also go deeper and deeper and watch you all the time, all your thoughts. If your thoughts are always benefited, only if you are a very, only for others, for parardham, parardha jivanam. If you live for others only, not for yourself, that is swardham. Swardham, no, never good. But swardham, if you do the extension of the swardham, is good. If you extend your swardham. How do you extend your swardham? Yes, it is swardham is belong to me. My family, we always say, yes. That's my circle, my village, my town, my country. These are the things extension we have slowly. Then when you extend yourself, and then everything is yours. And the entire universe is yours. It is mine. Okay, go on saying, but extension of the swardham is always good, but not when you limited your swardham to yourself, to your only the four walls inside. No, it's no good. Then here we want to think this, let us now, when we enter about the yoga, today Pasuram is mainly yesterday onwards, they are talking about the yoga. Most of you know, our brain has physical entity. The brain, have you seen the brain? Have you ever seen? Yes, I had the very good time to see our human brain in my hand. I could hold it in my hand in the way, it is a model. It is not the real one, but it is a human brain model. It is so soft and so thin, and it can fit in your palm. Your human brain can fit in your palm. But at least brain, because it is through a brain surgeon, I could see the brain. That is a different thing. Now another thing, have you ever seen your heart? Yes, that one also another opportunity I got. They have that angiograph something, they always say. They put a needle in your body, allow the needle to pass on through all the passages inside your heart, and that is in front of me. I could visualize, I could see myself in with open eyes. I could see my heart, and my goodness, oh, this lub dup, all the time is making the thing. Oh, this is the way everything is we are depending on. But is heart? No, heart is only like an indicator only. Even without heart one can survive, no doubt at all. Because it is like it is an indicator. But sometimes indicator light sometimes won't work. But still, the inside the machine definitely works. Only thing we are really to know whether it is the indicator gives us. So these things, when we discuss about the anatomy of human being, when you discuss, it is the Narayana Suktam gives a beautiful way of your total body, how, where God resides and how He resides, how much in form, and also yesterday we already did that Narayana Suktam. Anupama, there is only like Anu is an atom. It is Anu means atom, we say. It is such a tiny thing which gives with the light, and that light spreads all over the body to all the cells. That's why we always have neutron, proton, all the things are there. But lifetron is the one which gives life to us, that is Perumal. That lifetron, if the lifetron atom comes out, that's all. All those neutrons, protons, all those things, trons, all the things, go in turn of this thing, unshakable. The body cannot move. The body lies in one place only, it cannot move. This we know that. So this yoga, what is the, how this yoga helps us? How this yoga? I always draw my childhood experiences. I want to share all those childhood experiences which have at that and on those days, really it was only playful time. We were playing. We never know the actual. But those things, when you remind, when you, like a flashback, when you go and think, my goodness, it has such a immense impact on us. It has such a great message it gives. Yes. I used to play with a magnifying glass. In India, we were kids. We were all the same, same age group. All we used to summer vacation mainly. In India's summer vacation is very scorched sun, and so we used to go to the open place, and where the sunrises come, take a paper happily and put the magnifying glass, and when the rays come, and then the paper start slowly we can see first smoke comes, then comes the fire. It get burnt. The paper get burnt. So directly from the sunlight, can a paper can burn? No. It has to. It may become. It may be very hot. It can turn, but it is not going to burn immediately. But when you want to that one, these are the rishis and rishis. All our sins to get burned instantly. All our sins or even past deeds, or undo things, utter what you speak, undo things, all the things to get burned, what you have to do? The only yoga Shakti. Through that yogic power, it is like the magnifying glass for them. With that yogic power, they were concentrating their mind, putting all the rays in one place, how the sun rays are coming into one place and focus in the, with the magnifying glass, same thing. With which is the magnifying glass? The yoga Shakti is the magnifying glass. With that, they are collecting all the vibration, or you can say, or even then, and then focus towards your mind, and the mind immediately, then the mind got charged, you can say, or activated, because mind never get activated so easily. When your mind get activated, that's all. All your sins are got burnt out. When you become pure, the very next moment, your veil is taken out. That means your curtain is drawn back. And then there you can see the Perumal is just residing. All the time he is there. All the time he is there with you. But we cannot see. Now that's the thing. Mind can make miracles. That let us now see that Krishna says in the 6th chapter, that what Goda Devi referred today. Those of, because most of you are very familiar with Bhagavad Gita, and this is the Gita Jayanti. In this month only, in the Margasira Masam, we all got this Gita Jayanti. So these things, when I discuss about this Pasuram, the moment I started, immediately it went in my mind. Well, let us now see. The Krishna said already, whatever is given in our scriptures, Goda Devi, word to word, she remembered, because it's all Perumal's blessing she got. And right from childhood, she was head to toe, she was so pure like Tulasi. Have you ever heard about Tulasi plant? They call basil, but that is not the right translation. But still, okay, I accept. But here, Krishna Tulasi, Radha Tulasi, all the Tulasi. But I'm so fortunate, even I am in America, even I am in Chicago. So fortunate, I have the Tulasi Vanam in my house, near the Perumal's room. And there we have the beautiful, what you call, a lamp, garden lamp inside. So we need not to depend on the sunrise also, sun rays for this. And plant grow, so big. When Acharya came to Seattle house, I still remember, it was almost 6 feet. The tall, not 6 feet. 12 inches is about 1 foot, more than 1 foot, I think. It was tall and grown in so beautiful. He first attraction. Wow, you got Tulasi at home, yes. And that came to our house in a beautiful way from California to Seattle when we came. Along with us, the Tulasi also traveled with us and took all the troubles, and it came and reached. And from there again, when we came to wherever we go, and Tulasi is always with us. And do you know what is the specialty of Tulasi? That just now I said about Andal, is like Tulasi we said. That's why she was found in Tulasi Vanam. Head to toe, total pure. What does it mean? It is the highest medicinal value is Tulasi. There are many plants, definitely there are, which have got medicinal values. And highest medicinal value is the Tulasi. Tulasi we use for many purposes. We have a big article on that, and a very beautiful essay that I can share with all of you later. The Tulasi, apart from that, after I came to US, so many miracles about Tulasi I heard, and also I shared those things with my Japanese girls, Chinese girls, who are all the time, with me. We were taking an international house. We were meeting and discussing about the different wonderful things, like wonders of the world. And Tulasi has a security guard to your house, we always say, isn't it? Tulasi is a security guard. In general, people believe all our sins or difficulties or anything, we never get, and all those things, she stop. Even any diseases, it never cannot enter inside house, in whose house Tulasi is there. Tulasi takes the photography. Whoever enter into your house, Tulasi plant, the stem has the photography, instant photography. Even Polaroid photos also nowhere now with Tulasi. The Tulasi photography is later, one in Japan, they did the research also. How many people who have passed from the Tulasi and the shadows fall on it, according to the shadows, whether the person is tall, short, fat or thin, all those things are recorded. But not the name Tulasi, not recommend, but how many, if anybody enter in your house without your permission or without this thing, in your absence, immediately Tulasi can detect that thing, and Tulasi can give you the information like a security guard. Security guard, if you keep, he may sleep also sometimes, but Tulasi won't sleep. It gives all the time. Okay. Now this is the Prabhavam of Tulasi. And now come to this Krishna Bhagavan's chapter 6. The chapter 6, what is it called? Some people call it as Dhyana Yogam, and some people call it as, we call it as Atma Samyama Yogam. The Atma Samyama Yogam, the sloka 20 to 26 almost, but we can see some of them. Yajnan evam sadatmanam. These are the beautiful slokas of where the yoga, how one has to do concentration. Is it easy? No. That's what it tells. Yatro paramate me chittam. Chittam is mind. Mind is Srinam hi chittam purushasya bhagyam. How a wife behaves, it is the husband's fate, I can say other way. But husband's fortune, they say. And also wife is the one which we always say karmani dvitiya. Karmani dvitiya in Sanskrit. What is that karmani? Dvitiya is another name for wife. In Sanskrit, the nari, bhaga, all the words. Dvitiya is also a word for wife. So, karmani dvitiya. Who gets his wife only by his own actions. A result of his own actions, he gets according to his actions. The nature of the wife also go in that way. When I say about wife, I remember one advertisement. It is a product, I remember, and it was about to publish. One man gave an advertisement about his project. And those who used that product usually give a complimentary writing thing. One man wrote, this changed my wife. This product changed my wife. Then immediately, the very next day, many more, the sale was all reached to the top because everyone want to change their wife maybe. Then next day, he noticed, only one letter, by mistake it came, it changed my life. Nobody want to change their life, but everyone want to change their wives. So life, it changed my wife, but everyone liked it. But when he said, it changed my life, nobody turned to that. So now only intellectuals and some kind of Ujjivanam, those who want Ujjivanam only want to change their life towards betterment. Otherwise, let it go into routine. When we are enjoying, let it go. Why you have to stop our enjoyment? Why you have to take our time and give continuous lectures here? And we are happy. We have so many parties and picnics and many more things we have to enjoy. For the bodily pleasures are really is such a attraction. But still, those who are in US really restrict their movements, restrict their enjoyments, and special care one has to take to maintain discipline of mind and body. That's why we say everywhere yoga, the word yoga. Yoga, what is yoga? Today, let us now come. Today, but the Goda Devi, actually 5 Pasurams. She also trained all the Gopikas with the discipline. She taught them. But what is this yoga? In the stage of perfection, when one comes to the stage of perfection, this is called trance. The stage of perfection is called trance, or in the Sanskrit word samadhi. Samadhi. One's mind is completely restrained from material mental activities. Material mental activities by practice of yoga. This perfection is characterized by one's ability to see the God, you can say. First we see the Atma Avalokanam. First we see ourself by the pure mind and to relish and rejoice in the self. First, what we say? Atma Avalokanam. The self-realization, other way. Once you realize, then the next step comes. That is the step by step we go. Then we say, is it an independent one? Is it, guided by somebody? Then that we understand where Krishna is there. He is the one who is avijñātah. Bhagavata Puranam and Sri Vishnu Sahasranamam, everything, avijñātah. Even though he he was only just in a way hiding from his, and he say even though his presence, he does not want to just publish, no, he just want to watch everything as avijñāta. So here he says, in that joyful state, once those who know, that means you are away from the body. That itself gives a lot of happiness to you, lot of joy. Oh, the bodily pains are not there now for me. The bodily diseases are not taking any trouble, giving any trouble to me. Our body worries also. All worries are only because of the body, because of the senses. These are the worries. Oh, I'm able to get rid of all these worries in my mind. How can? Because you understood yourself, you are not body. You are away from the body, you are one who is encompassed with body in the way because you are in the Prakriti. But it does not mean we are in Prakriti, we go to market, suppose, and here actually, and market everything, all varieties of things are there here. Oh, because they are giving all varieties, do we have to take all those varieties? Not necessary. What you need, you go to that section and you go and get your things. That also we see thoroughly the ingredients and whether are they organic or even manufacturing under the facility of where there are no. I think these are all for vegetarian, strict vegetarian. Even in that vegetarian also, some people say vegan or vegetarian, so many names are here. So we have to be careful when you go. In the same way, there are many things in the world, but your mind need not to go and enjoy everything. Once I remember still, I went to the World Conference, Sanskrit World Conference. And then my husband, only one word he said. One word, I still remember that. When I went to conference, okay, conference immediately follows with a very lavish dinner. They always offer lavish dinner, lavish these things. When you look at the food, you may be tempted to taste all those things which they display. Be careful. Next day also you have to attend the conference. The conference is for 3 days. The first day when you are doing, then resist yourself from all those things and then come healthy and happy safely. That's what the instruction, he said, nothing else. So, when all attractions are here, still we have to restrict ourselves. That's why here what did they say? Restrained from material mental activities by practice of yoga. The yoga can give you can restrain yourself from the material mental. Anchita sampadalandu talmeyun. Suppose all of a sudden you get millions and billions in your hand. What you do? Anchita sampadalandu talmeyun. You have to resist yourself with all those, oh, I got plenty of money in hand. I can go and do. Because there is a saying, if you, in your boat, when you are holding, and then when the water keep coming inside the boat, that is like money. Money keep coming. Then you have to be careful. If it is too much, more than your requirements and more than your, I can donate, I can do these things, but still, even then mind every time, even when you don't have money, you may feel like donating. When really money comes, no, mind turns in the other way. That's why we had. And because in the water, if the water totally, you allow water to come and then, that's all. You are going to sink in the ocean. So the yoga tells you have to restrain from material mental activity. It helps us to restrain. That is by the practice of yoga. This perfection is characterized by one's ability to see the self, by the pure mind, and to relish and rejoice in the self, In that joy state, one is situated in boundless transcendental happiness, realized through transcendental senses. Established thus, one never departs from the truth. And upon gaining this, the sadhaka, or you can say the aspirant, thinks there is no greater gain than this. Nothing, I don't want to get anything else. That's all. I don't want to get anything else. This is the highest happiness. These are the things which when those who do yoga, those who practice. This Dasaralu I got from the childhood at the age of 6 or even around 7 maybe. At the age of 7 maybe. My father taught me how to do, what is the asanam, Sirsha asanam. The highest of the yoga asanams is the Sirsha asanam. He taught me, not only to me, to my brothers and sisters all. But all of them got, but they could not practice. But fortunately, I had respect, maybe, or maybe I liked the posture, which make me to feel something which others could not do, I could do, maybe that great feeling. Something I practiced to some extent, till some age. That's all. After that, I left it. I did not do any practice. But mind has that power. Mind is the best recorder. Like a tape recorder, it may get erased by after maybe if the tape is bad or something. But mind never ever get any erasement system inside. Every action is recorded. Every action is remembered. When you go back, like a flashback, you remember each and every act in front of your mind. So that's even today, I have crossed 70s. Now coming in few years, maybe, if I still again survive, it may be 80s also. But still, as on today, I'm able to do my Sirshasanam in the middle of the room. How it helped you? That's the first thing. People say, many of my students, they wanted to learn in Los Angeles. How it helps? It is not the one day practice. It is years and years. Years and years one needs to do that practice once, and without that, then mind definitely remember. And even in between, like a love when you love somebody, and even if you, for years they are away, still your thoughts are still there about them. And then when you meet in between, then it starts growing. Then again it goes on, this thing. Same thing, the thought of the learning anything, you never forget. This all, Goda Devi gave this yoga. So I just want to remember those who have the Atma Samyama Yogam in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, sloka 20 to 26. I don't want to read all those things because the Goda Devi already gave the essence of those slokas in her Pasurams, all these days. Here what she says, the bird, chirping of the birds, and the birds are singing, the Bharadwaj, the birds speak. And those who understand the language of birds, they could understand. Some people definitely practiced. One parrot was talking in the human language. She taught parrot. Parrot can learn anything, whatever you say, it was repeating. And so she taught. And parrot, there later she understood it. This has happened in the recent acquaintance with a lady. The parrot could utter what you utter. That is normally chilaka palukulu, we say. But she noticed parrot has amazing memory in its mind. Birds do have memory? Yes. It could remember and say those things, not just utter and repeat. No. Even if you forget, then when she asked, what I taught you, then immediately it was giving like the lessons we always, when I'm a teacher by profession throughout my life, I'm a teacher. Vadami samskrutam nityam pathami samskrutam sada. Likhami Samskrutam Suddham Samskrutam Mama Jeevanam. Like this, I was teaching Sanskrit throughout my life, throughout my, my career is teacher. So, why this career makes me this? When you teach something, you always ask them what we taught and what we did yesterday. Even in Pasurams also we are doing the same procedure. What was the previous Pasuram? Then what is going to be the next Pasuram? We remember, the brain needs all those things. When just straight away we go, no, it will not be recorded in a proper way. So like that, when I asked them, they were remembering. The kids were, some of them were forgetting and some of them were remembering. Same thing maybe with the parrots. Some parrots only can utter. Some parrots may have the memory. That's what she found. Her parrot has memory, and she made many experiments, and then she showed a video to us. So these are the things. Now coming to the cowherd maidens. Down. Vaashanarin Gujalai Chirmatinal Poshai Paduttairavam Ketilayo. Can't you hear the sounds of the churning the curds? That way. Nayaga Pen Pillai Narayanan Murti. She is Nayaga Pen Pillai. Remember, why Goda Devi chosen this particular girl to wake up? And she is the chosen girl by Krishna. She is a chosen girl, like I said. That's Nayaka. So you lead us. When Krishna looks at you, so we all can get the grace of Krishna. First he recognizes you because you are so acquainted with his pastimes and he remembers you very much. So he can recognize you immediately. So please take us all, please take all of us along with you. That's what they. On the Lord's, you are the embodiment of Narayana. You are the embodiment of Narayana. You are Sakshat Narayanan Murti. Kesavanai Padavuni Kete Kidatiyo. This is it. Kesavan, and that means, who is Kesava? That is Krishna. The Kesi is the demon who destroyed the demon Kesi. And Kesavane Padavun. That let us sing the praise of the Kesava. And another easy way to understand Kesava, Kesapasamulu is the word for the hair. If you are losing hair, suppose some people have the same problem with if the water does not suit or the atmosphere won't suit them, then hair keep falling. Then they make many keocarpins and many other things to apply and try to make the. Yeah. But another easy simple solution is remember Kesava. That Kesava is one who has the beautiful hair. If your mind has that power, if you look at the Kesava with a beautiful hair and they are wonderful, and you immediately get your hair drop may also stop. Hair won't fall and you really grow very fantastic figure you can feel. Because hair is the one which gives the personality. People say that. So who is Kesava? Krishna. The Krishna has the, we call, in the morning we always say, na, Atasi Pushpa Sankasam, when we say, this is so tender. Then what is the other one we say? The beautiful turnings of the. These wonderful descriptions of Krishna makes us, his ring, the beautiful hair falls on his face. Kutila alaka samyuktam, kutila alaka samyuktam. The knotted way in the hair comes and falls, that enhances the beauty of his face. Then, Teshamudaya Tirave Loren Babai. Teshamudaya Tirave. This particular one is, Tesham is the one who has the so much of resplendent. The resplendent. If you look into the those who practice yoga, that's why I said the Teshamudaya is the word enough for any yogic practice. Those who practice yoga, those who have the in Yukta Ahara Vihara, Yukta Ahara means disciplined life, those who have control over the food as well as food and what is the other one? Day-to-day life. Who have the control over the movements, who has control over their body and mind. See the result, the glow you see in their face. The moment you look at them, you get attracted. You keep on looking at them. You cannot change, turn your eyes the other way. Why? Because that is the result of the yoga practice. Once you get yoga, the blood, the impure blood turns into pure. When you get pure blood, pure breathing you do, pure atmosphere when you move, that's all. The purity, when the purity has its tesham, that is the one, the resplendent, the splendor you feel in the face. So now he teshamudaya Tiruppavai Baba. Oh, please open the door. Please open the door. Please come and open the door. This sounds wakes up from sleep. This is then again like the last Pasuram, the sixth one also waking up. Started waking up. There is the second place. Andal asked the girl, "Can you not hear the sound of the birds that are chirping?" Actually, not chirping. Chirping was yesterday. Today, the birds are talking. The Bharadwaja birds. When they leave, Bharadwaja birds, they birds also the couple. So when they leave, well, like in especially in cities, big cities like both both wife and husband go to offices and run, and only I was also one among that particular life. We were also in Bombay, and later we came to Calcutta. Calcutta at least little bit cool, but Bombay rush and hustle and bustle we can say. So Bombay, when we used to keep a notepad. In the notepad, sometimes when I go first, then when my husband comes first or something, we have to write. These are the things you have to require to currently. Please require. These are the requirements for today. So we used to write a notepad, and that's all. And then, like the birds, when they leave, they were also okay. So and so time I am coming back. You also go and fetch food and come. Something maybe those birds, because I don't know my any birds language, nor I heard about them, but I never had the fortunate time to see the Bharadwaja birds. I heard about them, but they talk. Conversation they do. They do the conversation before they leave the company of each other, because they are always together. These Bharadwaja birds always together, and they don't want to get separate, but when they get separate, they are having a lot of fear. Be careful, and flies carefully and see and come back. Maybe. So the company of each in their nest and setting out on their own to search for their food. The beautiful ornamented women of another thing. That is for this is the dawn, this is the early morning, it is night is done. Night everyone sleep. But this Brahmi Muhurtam done, now it is already Arunodayam and Suryodayam. All these things they are selling before the sun rises. This is the one Tiruppavai always to perform before the sun rises. Before the sunrise. So setting out on their own to search for their food, the beautiful ornamented women of the cowhead, the Gopabalikas community, with fragment tresses or up and at work churning the curds for butter. That butter we already got it. As they churn the curds with their dainty hands, can you not hear the sounds of their happily we call them bracelets or even the things, and we think of and the chains what they have in the haramul, one or two, so many So one and one, other one making the sound. And can you not hear the sounds? The Gopikas outside her room, they are asking her, we think of you as our leader, Nayarke Pimbillai, but you are asleep. Why you not awake even as we sing the praise of the Lord Narayana? Lord Narayana as Keshava. Keshava is the terrible enemy, Keshi Rakshasa, we get demon Keshi, who came to Krishna because Krishna was a Balakrishna, he was a little boy. He wanted to, because he was sent by Kamsa to finish. Always Kamsa's ultimate aim is to finish Krishna. It was out of fear. Krishna, if he is alive, he may do something to him. So go. He's only a little boy. Why can't you go and catch him and finish? But they never understand that Krishna, even though he is a boy, his power is not less. Remember this word, Bala Krishna Leelalu, when you keep in your mind, then it immediately come to the Archa Rupam, whether it is in Tirumala, Tirupati, when you look into the Srinivasa Perumal, it is 6 feet tall and even maybe more than that. If you raise your head and then you have to look at his face. But still, when you come to the house, when you see the Murti in your house, it may be only finger length, not even the palm length. Even and also another thing, sometimes when you wear a ring, even then you have the same mudra of Srinivasa Perumal. That small one is also as powerful as the Tirumala Srinivasa 6 feet power. There is no difference in the power. Like what we always say, the seed has the power. The same thing, the tree, the huge tree also has the same power. Because it is the one which gives us the power, and whether it is the size wise, it is very less. Never ever neglect it. It is okay. It is small one. Okay, we can play and we can put it up and down. We can play with those small rings. Some people I still notice when they take out their rings from the finger and they simply okay. That is Krishna allowing them to do so. Why do I have to object them? Krishna is allowing them to, and they sometimes because that is also the way they enjoy, but have the same respect for the Varcha Murti, whether it is big or small, no matter. Krishna, when he is a small kid, when he was a small kid, Balakrishna, but he could destroy the demons. How powerful these demons. So this Keshi is a word, when he destroyed Keshi, it is a really dreadful enemy, dreadful demon. But he vanquished. Who vanquished the demon Keshi? In the sound of our music lulling you to sleep instead of waking up. Is that anything? And all these sounds are coming because the ladies are churning the thing all over. Not one place churning won't make sound. But the whole city, the whole town is actually they churn at the same time at the sunrise, before sunrise time. Even I brought up in a village atmosphere with my grandparents. This was the practice. Before early morning they get up, take bath, become pure, utter the name of Lord, and before sunrise they start first churning and chanting the name of Lord with the first practice. And they used to have in those days they used to have a big pillar in the middle of the house, and near the Perumal where they keep the puja gruham. They used to tie the rope and a big pot with curd and pot, and the milk also. Even I am so fortunate that way. They are jamindars. Jamindars means maybe well-off people, we can say in English. So huge, plenty of wealth and milk, plenty of milk, and the churning was actually more than an hour it was taking, the churning of the curd. It was so tired. So these Gopa Balikas, these Gopa ladies, the cowherd ladies are doing this. So have you not heard? Is it like a lullaby to you and again still you are sleeping? Please, after saying so many things about Krishna, you are enjoying, immersed in his own Bala Leelas, you are immersed in his own union and you love that one. Why don't you share that experience, share that happiness? And why don't you take us? Now Krishna is in, see, you are in the mind you are enjoying. But in physical, in the pratyaksha we say, he is available for us now. He is here. You don't you know that? Come, let us go and meet him. And you really have the manovritti and the sakshatkaram is different, two different things. The manovritti is manasika bhavana. That actually makes you to see that one in the real form. The Gopikas first had that, they thought of Krishna in their mind. For long they were chanting the name of the Krishna. Then finally they could meet him in person. They could meet him in person. How they could meet? No. But still they could. They did. That is what the Goda Devi tells us. Even the Archamurti is the Srirangam. It was only in the Murti image. God's image was there in the Murti, Archamurti. But when she has the deep love for Ranganatha and her inseparable, that she cannot separate from him and in her mind, so Ranganatha has to come out of that Murti in the human form and accepted the human form, those Goda Devi. Goda Devi is in the human form and Ranganatha was in the Archarupam. But still, because of the immense love, she made him to move from that. She made him to come out and hold her hand and take her to his way. Then they got married and they got the Kalyanam, all those things we see. All these things are miracles of the mind only. Mind did all these things. Now we have to understand how this, some things we like to do, but this Pasuram, the seventh Pasuram, which all is now we already, even though not in detail we could go, but the purport of the Pasuram is that the yogic minds can achieve what they want to achieve. Yogic mind can do many miracles. One is to the enchanting names that we always say, the enchanting personality of Krishna. So here he says that Bhagavan, Bhagavad Vishayam, Bhagavan and Bhagavad Vishayam, about Krishna and Krishna Charita. Krishna Charita we say. It has a flavor. Our acharyas, our alvars enjoyed that flavor. That flavor. Because if we always eat things, we always take. Actually, eat is a word I don't like actually. We always like yagamu, anuyagamu. Or otherwise, we always call prasadam. The prasada vinayogam. The one we offer outside and we offer the one who is inside. That is yagam outside and anuyagam inside. So when you enjoy that flavor of the food, you really enjoy. Same thing, this is the food we are giving to the Atma. But body always bothers you. If you won't give even one single moment immediately, it craves. Give me, fill. Everything we have to, like refills. Something is done. Oh, we need a refill, everything. We have to do those things. But what about the Atma? Does it ask anything? No. It is like sattva sampannata, the people who are noble and who are good, they never ever say great about their deeds. They never ever trouble others. They never ever utter anything bad to them. Why? Because they know it is not their nature. Their nature is to experience, to tolerate. Kshama sastram kareyasya durjana kim karishyati. So noble people never ever utter or reply even if you abuse them. Have you ever noticed that? That is really more dangerous than if you utter. I mean, if you say some bad word to somebody, and when they reply, immediately they bounce back. Good, that's good, but that is temporary. If they bounce back, that is temporary, and also that is low level in. But if you do something harm to the people, whoever never bounce back, who absorb, and all the thing is very that dangerous. That's the even Muni and Rishis. People, we always see in the Bhagavatam and all those things, oh, they cursed. It is a different. I always say in that aspect, I never take it. What is that? Nobody curse. They are such a sattva guna sampanna. Do they do bad things to others? No. But what happens in the mind, if you look into the mind, into their mind, when they are not reacting towards you, when they are not bouncing back towards your bad things, like the Parikshit Maharaj, it happened. He said, who did this one to my father? That in mind, he felt very bad in his mind, that's all. That feeling of bad itself has the vibration and bad thing. Then immediately it was hitting the Parikshit in his, that we call, how to express that one? It is a shapam, we say. To suffer. Because we never ask anybody, good people never ever, in my opinion, good people always bless. They never ever make anybody to suffer. They cannot tolerate if anybody is Perumal. Does he always make anybody to suffer? No. He always try maximum to bless them and bring them to the right path, show them the right path, all these things. These things always makes me, and so this curse is never ever happen. But still, we always feel, God may curse me, or somebody may curse me. We have to do that. Okay, that way, see, there are two things. If you are a theist, have belief in Perumal, in God or Krishna, and say that, oh, Perumal is there and nothing to get, I need not afraid of it. But if you are not a theist, suppose if you are an atheist, you never have any belief. But you always say, because of my actions, because I did not do any wrong to him, it is only because even though he himself felt it is wrong, it is not in my intention, I never had any wrong feeling, it will not do any harm to you, because you are in your mind, you want to bless them, you don't want to curse them. When you never curse, still if they utter something, that effect, because of the experience of the bad vibration, will affect you not to that. Like suppose if you post a letter to somebody, or if you give a gift to somebody, if the gift is not received by them, what happened? Coming to the same back to the address. The addressee, whom you asked, they not found or not accepted. It comes back to you. Same thing. When the other person won't take your, what you can say, those scold bad words, that will affect you still bad. If they accept, if they take and bounce back to you, and then that's done, account is clear. but they not. That's why never ever try to play with good people. Try with sattva sampannas. It is very dangerous for us. That's what these are the things. It Bhagavatas and Bhagavad Vishayas. Another thing, God can tolerate if you do any undo things to Him. So apacharams, you can do anything. Even by we have upachara padesena krutani aharahanmaya apacharan iman sarvan, we say. We wanted to do good, but always we do mistakes only. So even then, please accept all our mistakes as they are the correct things, please. Because you are a loving body, you have that way. Say the same thing. When you do these things, we always say Bhagavan, Krishna can tolerate, but if you do anything to his devotees, that is Bhagavatas. That is the Bhagavad Ramanuja also emphasizes on this. Sri Vaishnava Dharma is Bhagavan, you can do anything, whatever the way you want to act, because you have every right. But his loving people are the Bhagavatas. Never ever undo things to Bhagavata in your mind, in your words, or in your actions. Manasa, Vacha, Karmana. This is what it tells us. In the Bhagavad Gita, the strange flavor, all is known, that who have tasted spiritual experience for the first time, and those who have been familiar with it for some time, alike lose themselves in it. Today's positive one is the one who tasted the spiritual experience. That today Gopika, who tasted in some time, so she is losing herself in that, in it. By constant repetition, worldly experiences lose their flavor. By constant repetition of Lord's name, Krishna, Anarada, so the worldly experiences lose their flavor, become stale. Worldly experiences, worldly tastes become stale and fail to yield the happiness that they have given to the in the beginning. That's what we discussed. Those who keep on seeing the movies, they don't want to do anything continuously. Then done that they have come to the last point. Here they become stale and fail to yield the happiness that they have given in the beginning. The spiritual experience, on the other hand, remains ever fresh and casts a spell. The Gopika that was roused from sleep the previous day, that was the first day of this sixth Pasuram, is the second phase, first day. In the previous day, that is yesterday, was no wise and to spiritual, no experience she has in the spiritual experience, and could not hear the sounds coming from outside. The one that is to be awakened this day is quite similar and quite familiar also with Krishna's experience, and she also immersed in Krishna's love and being intoxicated, I can say, being immersed with it, keeps still sleeping. Really not sleeping. Sleeping is a slumber. It is different thing. But she is awake, but she does not want to get up and come because she is she lost herself where she is, and she is enjoying Krishna in her mind, in her thoughts, in her all the things. So, and being so immersed, so though awake and is aware of the sounds from outside. She is aware of the sounds. Earlier Gopika was not aware of the sounds. She is aware of the sounds. They are not content with rousing their friend. Here the psychology is such that they cannot endure even one of their friends is missing from their company. This is the Goda Devi. She wanted each and everyone to enjoy this. Even one single girl is not enjoying this particular happiness. Then she was all the time wanted to help, making me help up asking her to come and enjoy. There is a saying, Ekam Swaduna Bhunditha, because the God's experience, these are Krishna's one, the spiritual experience, he says, is that flavor, if those who enjoy, really cannot forget. So when you do, you should not alone do. You should not be a selfish person. To enjoy, you alone can. That's what Kuchela did. You don't know? The Bhagavata Purana tells. When the Krishna and Kuchela, that what in the other way, Sudama, other name for Kuchela. When Kuchela was there, when they were in the student life, I can say. Krishna was in the Sandipani Vidya. And then Kuchela, who was hiding his mom came, gave some snacks and other things. So that day it was heavy rain. So he was feeling hungry. If I give to Krishna, half of the things go. I have to share half. And half of the things, oh my goodness, it is so raining, I cannot go home so early. So he was hiding from Krishna. Krishna was just there. In front of, Krishna was hiding from the tree and on the other side of the tree, and Kuchela went back to that one and she started eating. Krishna noticed. This is the result of his poverty. People say, those who eat without offering to Krishna, those who enjoy without the enjoyment of the Krishna, they suffer with poverty. This is the one Kuchela's Upakhyanan tells us. So thus these things, when Gopika and the Goda Devi, she does not want to leave even a single girl who has that, like we can say like-minded people, who wanted to experience the spiritual one. She does not want to leave, and she wanted, even in our Goshthi, those who wanted to learn something and join, we always encourage them. Even if there are one or two come and ask, this is no matter. As long as their quest is, fulfilled, then we say, okay, it is our duty we have done. So the same thing, this God, the Krishna's experience and being that immersed in Krishna. So, and those who feel happy when they see all the devotees joining together and sharing spiritual experience, can alone be truly regarded as having been kith and kin to God, isn't it? As again, it is the one which is Perumal's Anugraham. We always say that. To them, the absence of even a single devotee is galling. They derive greater happiness from the company, that is the teamwork and confabulation of devotees familiar with spiritual experiences, those who are familiar with spiritual experiences, than from spiritual experience itself. Then those who do not entertain love for the company of devotees cannot evince interest in matters of spiritual. The Adhyatmika Shakti comes with when you are in group, when you are in team. This Goda Devi understood very thoroughly, and so she started calling each and everyone and asking them to experience. Now we conclude with today's Alvar. How much time is it? Is it 7:30 already? 7:30. Our given time, I felt it should be. But on today being the Alvar's remembrance, we remember and we two words, let me say. Who is the one today? Yesterday we have that Poige Alvar, and today is the one with the Pudat Alvar, and tomorrow is the Pei Alvar. Pei Alvar. See, Pudat Alvar, when all the three, Mudal Alvar we call them, all three were together in one place, the God and the wind. And yesterday he already lighted the lamp in his mind, the Jyoti. This one, what he said, what he did, already because one who lighted the lamp, they could see when there is light. because the light was spreading all over. If one person is very good, well behaved person, the reflection is everywhere. The vibrations of the good behavior, everyone it changes everyone around them, the good behavior. And also, when even the sages earlier, you remember those things in the forests, sages used to have the tapovanams. And in those tapovanams, because of their austerities, because of their controlling mind control, that reflects in the thing. Enmity also, there nowhere enmity we can see. Even in the animals, like cat and rat, natural enmity. So these, even though they are natural enmities, they forgot the enmity, and they started behaving like as if they have the friendly nature only. How this affects? Because this was actually the impact of the power of mind, nothing else. When the rishis and munis were focusing on those things, mind, when that reflects the surroundings also always. This is the same. Sadhunam darsanam punyam. Because when they continuously thinking of God and experiencing the God's form and saying the name of God all the time, the body, each and every cell turn into divinity. This is the what Hanuma did with the Rama mantram. Sri Rama Ram, Sri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama, Sri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. This was the Dhanurmasa Taraka mantram, we call this one. He continues non-stop, he was doing. Then what he did? He said, each and every cell in the body, he declared that Rom Rom me Ram Naam hai. His Rom me Ram Naam. This means Rom, every cell inside became the Rama Nama Dhwani. That is the power of the saying the name of God. Somebody asked Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, you always say Ram, 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 something else the same. Why any name can have the effect? Why only Ramanamam? The mind can take the continuity, only continuous reading, only continuous saying only. That mind can definitely. Then he said, bread. I can say, or even you can say meals. So everything body wants only meals and bread and butter and all these things, no? So I can use that word and say 100 times. Why won't it work? Then Ramakrishna Paramahamsa immediately answered, the words have power, not these words have, why we have to go for the mantram only? Why not the normal thing? But it become, if you take only bread, okay, make it that is as a powerful word. Take the powerful word. But when you use in the normal daily routine, it loses its power. So when you are doing it as a power you want to make, that is why this is a temporary value it has. But take something which has permanent value. A word which has permanent value, take that one. Then you get the permanent happiness. This is the one. All the time, this is today's is the one, Aprakrutam. We always say, today's Puja Talvar, Bhutam Sarasya Mahadahunvaya Bhattanadasi Bhakti Sara Kulasekara Yogi Vaha. We always, every day, we do this one. This Dharma Samsthapanadhaya Sambhavami Yuge Yuge is the one which goes very much with Puja Talvar. When on the earth there was adharmam and dharma has got obstructed. So when Sriman Narayana wanted to take his incarnation, his avataram, then when he wanted to take the avataram, he finds sometimes easy way to send the alvar who are equal in knowledge, as of Sriman Narayana. That's why Jnana, Tanantadi Jnana Sampannulu, Nitya Surulu, this is the word. That means those who are equal knowledge have got, and those who can definitely do some good to the Jivatmas, he immediately sent them. And this way, that is the way how Alvar, 10 Alvars, actually total 12, but we take only 10 because the other one is Goda Devi herself is the one, and the other one is Tirumanga Alvar's thing. So Alvars, they gave the Prabandham, that is also Divya Prabandham we call, the works of the Alvars, because it gives permanent happiness. Remember this. A temporary things we never give that importance. But a permanent happiness which gives, we immediately give, that is that importance. And so with the Alvars, they started worshipping different places, different forms. Those places and those forms of Krishna, or you can say Narayana, became the Divya Desams. Divya Desam, they are not the like worldly happiness, no. They are divine experience, divine happiness you get there. So, and also, the moment you visit that Divya Desam, then you are the Bandha Vimukti. You are detached from this clutches of this Prakriti. Because you are always in the clutches of the Prakriti, you are away from that. This is the one, yesterday we already discussed. If one Divya Desam to go, or two Divya Desam, or 24 Divya Desams, my team, I can say Brundam, the Srinivasa, Ramanaj, Antarjatiya, Pravachana Goshthi Brundam, they went to Andhra. It so happened, different places they stay in US, but all of them went to do with one aim, they being the good time to visit all the Divya Desams. They met each other there, and they got a beautiful photos, and they sent to us. So this, when you say Divya Desams to visit, that important, if you really have the highest faith in Lord, and He is coming in the form of the Salagramam. The Salagramam is the word, is the one, Grama is the one group. Grama is Samuham. That is why Gramam we call, the some group of people. But here, the Divya Desams are in the group, isn't it? The Divya Desam, there is not one or two, it is 108. And when they are in one place, that is the Shala. This is somebody who did not pronounce, that is the Murdhanya Sha, is actually Dantasa they pronounce. And sometimes they use, actually, this is different way. Sha, Sa, Sha, Sa, T. In that way, we always say Shala. That is. The Shala means Patha Shala. Is a place where all come together. This is the place where all the group come together. That is the group is Grama, Shala, Grama. There's who, that means all Divya Desams in one place. Where all Divya Desams come into one place and reside in that. This is the power of the Salagramam. It is the power of the Salagramam. That was our Alvars and our Acharyas, and Bhagavad Ramanuja himself gave that impact on that. So here this one, and today's Pudatta Alvar, he gave, when he saw that one, he gave the word in this, Pudatta, Poigai Alvar, Pudatta Alvar, Pei Alvar, we already discussed, Mudal Alvar. And this Alvar has the Kaumodaki. Everyone is believed to have the Amsha. Amsha means in the he has taken the birth in the as the order of Sriman Narayana in the Gada Amsha Avataram. And they are born in the flower pond, and he was born in the Tirukovalur. There is a Divya Desam, Tirukovalur. And there Mrukandu is a rishi. He was doing penance there. So Poigai Alvar, so one day he went and went into that Mrikandu ashramam, and that he gave us place to, to as a shelter. The Alvar went to do that place, and after that, in the same place, another Alvar. That is, yesterday he came, Poigai Alvar. Today, Pudat Alvar. They are from different places. God wants to make all them assemble in one place. Nobody can stop. So Poigai Alvar came. Now Pudat Alvar. Then tomorrow Pei Alvar also come and join in that, and then we discuss what he said. That Mrukandu Ashramam, Mrukandu Maharshi Ashramam, they came, there was only one single small room available. He said, okay, you can take shelter in that room, which is, I can give for this night. You can stop, and tomorrow when there is no heavy rain, you can start. So they all the three, Vasanti Vaishnava Yatra Tatra Sannihito Harihi. This one has to remember in mind, because all the three come into one place because they are all God experienced people. These all wars. All the time, throughout the life thinking and spreading the word of God, spreading the word of Krishna. We can always call Krishna. Vasanti Vaishnava Yatra Tatra Sannihito Harihi. So, always Hari comes in between when there are devotees who always, when there are Bhagavatas are there, Vaishnavas are there, Vishnu Bhakti Rataha, they are there, it always comes. That's what always we say. He tells to Narada also, Mad Bhakta Yatra Gayante, where my devotees sing my favorable name, favorite name, that is Hari, 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 Hariyanna Pereramam. There I decide that way. Tatra tishtami narada naham vasami vaikunte nayogi hridayeshu ja. All this also makes us to believe when in a Goshthi like our Srinivasa Ramanuja Antarjatiya Goshthi, Hari always comes and recites and makes us when we chant. These are the things, and we are so fortunate. This Tiruppavai, even though I have no practice of, I am not a Pravachana karta, but fortunately the Sri Bhasha Appalacharluvari, Tiruppavai Bhavadipika and Tiruppavai Tatvika, these in Telugu were helping me. This year I tried to do something in English, but which is only a preliminary to gain preliminary experience. So let all of us look into that, the subject, and feel, enjoy what all Andal gave and what Alvars taught us in their throughout their life. And it is let all of us get the blessings of this Ekadasi blessings. Even one time, if you utter the name, get multiplied into 100,000 times. So let all of us never ever waste any time towards the unnecessary or even temporary things, and focus your mind on the valuable things and permanent happiness. That's what the yogic mind always looks into the spiritual, the enchanting. And now tomorrow we discuss more about in detail, because Pei Alvar, that is the Pei Alvar is really, I'm mad when people can say, how he be mad about it? Mad in the sense, nothing else, only that, nothing else. That means nothing he can feel that it is the entire thing is, everything is God, everything is Krishna. Then stage by stage, Alvars also, that Goda Devi, the Pasuram to Pasuram, making us to the spiritual ladder, slowly, training our mind, I can say not the brain, but the mind, training our mind towards the focusing our things, so that reflects in our day-to-day life. The one who is spiritual having, there is a saying in English, I don't know whether you have the faith or not, but I always say, control the universe from the couch, Sit in the couch and you can control the universe. Control the universe, I'm saying, not even your family or your community or your something. No, you can control, because the controller of the universe is in your heart. He is in your mind. Or in all your thoughts, you are focusing on him. That is what tomorrow Pay Alvar. Pay Alvar could totally, he has not given any portion to leave it. No, everything is God, everything is immersed. So now let us enjoy that one tomorrow. Let us get that spiritual power which can supersede all other powers. Jai Sriman Narayana. Om Mangalam Kosalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam Mangalam Sri Kurukshetre Ranakshoni Viharine Parthasarathirupaya Gitacharyaya Mangalam Sri Jayatu Jayatu Goda Bhattanadhasya Putri Jayatu Jayatu Goda Ranganadhasya Patni Jayatu Jayatu Goda Bhashyakarasya Bhagini Jayatu Jayatu Goda Bhavya Rupa Dharitri Jayatu Jayatu Goda Pavani Lokamata Jayatu Jayatu Goda Sarva Sampat Pradatre Andal Divya Tiruppavai Saranam. Let us meet tomorrow, same time, same place. We are all getting this one in Facebook to all of them. All blessings of, special blessings of Ekadasi blessings to all Facebook and YouTube. Like-minded people, like say. Jai Sriman Narayana. Now we conclude.